Amazon's Rings of Power and Star Wars The Acolyte are failures. They are elaborate pantomimes that purport to be faithful adaptations or lore-faithful additions to Tolkien's Middle-earth or George Lucas's galaxy far, far away. But they do not feel like they are from those universes. Rings of Power and The Acolyte are riddled with problems. And all those problems stem from the showrunners, who fundamentally misunderstand or misinterpret the core truths of the universes they're trying to inhabit. A great illustration of this came straight out of the mouth of Charlie Barnett, an actor who played Yord on The Acolyte.
The best parts about Star Wars is there is no good or evil. It depends on what side you're standing on, truly. You know what I mean?
Moral relativism. This gray, muddled moral mess is how the showrunners view Middle-earth and Star Wars. But that is not how their creators intended their universe to be. Tolkien and Lucas created universes with a clear delineation between good and evil. We are not meant to sympathize with Emperor Palpatine or have empathy for orcs. But if you watch The Acolyte, it seems to suggest that the Jedi are not a force for good, and that they are instead a corrupt, power-hungry organization that kidnaps children. And the Rings of Power makes Galadriel, the Lady of Light, a wholly unlikable individual who is ultimately responsible for pushing Sauron to embrace evil once more. By leaning into moral relativism, these shows completely miss the mark. The battle between good and evil is at the core of both Tolkien's Middle-earth and Lucas's galaxy far, far away. They show us that without vigilance, the best of us can be seduced by evil. They also show that even when evil momentarily comes out on top, that there is still hope that good will triumph in the end. They show that even the most small, ordinary individual, like Samwise Gamgee, can help change the universe for good. Without clear delineations between good and evil, the story of Anakin Skywalker would mean nothing. The heart of Star Wars would be missing. A hero cannot exist in a world of moral relativism. What is Luke Skywalker or Aragorn fighting against or fighting for if there aren't clear lines between good and evil? The more these showrunners lean into moral relativism, the more they illustrate that they are completely missing the mark. All they do is prove their ignorance and their complete unworthiness.